Everyone says digital detox is the solution. I thought so too. But you're not addicted to your devices. You're addicted to the dopamine spikes they create. And forcing a detox without resetting your brain chemistry, that's exactly why it fails. So let me tell you what actually happened when I tried my first digital detox. I deleted Snapchat, Instagram, turned off all notifications, and put my phone away in a box. Day 1 actually felt amazing. Day 2, I was pacing around my apartment like a caged animal. By day 3, I was back to scrolling, feeling worse than before. And here's what nobody tells you about digital detoxes. Your brain doesn't just want the phone, it wants the dopamine hit that comes with every notification, every like, every new piece of content. And when you take away the source but don't fix the craving, you're basically going cold turkey from a drug without any recovery plan. It's like trying to quit sugar by throwing away all the cookies, but never addressing why you crave them in the first place. You'll always go back. But here's what changed everything for me. I discovered that most high performers aren't lazy, they're overstimulated. Their brains have been hijacked by a system designed to steal attention and sell it to the highest bidder. Think about this. Social media companies hire neuroscientists and behavioral psychologists to make their apps as addictive as possible. They literally study how to trigger dopamine in your brain. Then we blame ourselves for getting hooked. That's like blaming someone for getting wet when they're standing in the rain. The real problem isn't your phone. It's that your dopamine system has been completely rewired. Every time you get a notification, your brain releases a small hit of dopamine. And over time, your brain starts expecting these hits. Without them, normal activities feel boring and unrewarding. And this is why you can't focus on important work anymore. Your brain is constantly scanning for the next dopamine spike. It's why reading feels impossible, why deep conversations feel tedious, why even watching a full movie without checking your phone feels like torture. Your brain has been trained to need constant stimulation just to feel normal. But here's the good news. Your brain has something called neuroplasticity. It means it can rewire itself. The same way it learned to crave digital stimulation, it can learn to find reward in meaningful activities again. The key is understanding that this isn't about willpower, it's about brain chemistry. Most people try to solve this with discipline. They set screen time limits, use app blockers, try meditation. But you can't discipline your way out of a chemical imbalance. It's like trying to cure diabetes with positive thinking. You need to reset your dopamine baseline first. Then focus becomes natural again. Here's how this actually works. Dopamine isn't just about pleasure. It's about motivation and reward prediction. When your dopamine system is healthy, you feel naturally motivated to work on challenging tasks. You get satisfaction from making progress, and you can focus for hours without forcing yourself. But when it's dysregulated from constant digital hits, everything just feels flat and boring. Your brain is basically saying, why should I focus on this spreadsheet when I could get instant gratifications from my phone? The solution isn't removing the phone. It's retraining your brain to find reward in real accomplishments again. I learned this the hard way after trying everything: productivity apps, morning routines, meditation, even expensive nootropics. Nothing worked because I was treating the symptoms, not the cause. Then I discovered the science behind dopamine regulation. I learned how to systematically reset your brain chemistry, not through extreme detoxes that always failed, but through strategic dopamine fasting combined with reward system rebuilding. The results were immediate. Within a week, I could read for an hour straight, and within 2 weeks, I was working on important projects for 3 to 4 hours without distraction. And within a month, I felt like myself again. But here's what really shocked me: it wasn't just about focus. My entire relationship with pleasure changed. Food started tasting better, conversations became more engaging. I actually enjoyed simple activities again. And this is what happens when you fix your dopamine system instead of just fighting the symptoms. And to be honest, most people think they need more discipline. They beat themselves up for lacking willpower. But you're not weak. You're just fighting a rigged game with the wrong strategy. Your brain has been hijacked by the most sophisticated attention capture system in human history. The fact that you're struggling isn't a character flaw. It's a normal response to an abnormal environment. The real question is, how long will you keep trying to fix this with willpower before you address the actual problem? Because here's what I know for sure: every day you spend in mental fog is a day you're not building the life you actually want. Every hour you lose to distraction is an hour you could be making real progress on things that matter. And the worst part, while you're stuck in this cycle, other people are moving ahead. They're building businesses, advancing their careers, creating the success you know you're capable of. But they're not succeeding because they have better genetics or discipline. They're succeeding because they have better dopamine regulation habits. They protect their attention and reward system from constant stimulation. The difference between high performers and everyone else isn't talent, it's brain chemistry. So here's my challenge for you. Stop trying to fix this with willpower. Stop blaming yourself for lacking discipline. Start treating this like the neurological issue it actually is. Your brain can be retrained. Your focus can be restored. Your natural motivation can come back. But only if you stop fighting the symptoms and start addressing the cause. The question isn't whether you can change. The question is, will you keep trying the same failed strategies, or are you ready to try something that actually works? Because the person you're capable of becoming is still there. It's just buried under layers of digital overstimulation and dopamine dysregulation. So, if you are ready to dig that person out, go watch this video on how to break free from digital overstimulation and reset your dopamine system. Keep growing, stay sharp. It's Lunden, signing out.